Hello, hello, hello. My computer tells me it is showtime, so I'm going live. um, my studio's empty. I have no Brandy. I might have to give her a holler. Hello, Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Where are you? Wherefore art thou? Let's see. Let me see if I can shoot her a text. Hello. Hello, hello. Where are you? Look at like that light on top of my head there. It makes me look like I got a halo or something. It's my halo, my halo. Oh, she says I'm on my way. Okay, alrighty then. Hi Sue and Sherry and Karen and Marilyn. Happy New Year to you too. Thank y'all. It's been hi Joe. It's been off to the races kind of start. Like today, Dale and I forgot it was Tuesday. Uh, no, that's not true. Yesterday we forgot it was Monday. We forgot it was Monday yesterday. Yeah. And today we got it together. It's Tuesday. Oh, the holidays can really mess you up, right? Forgetting what day it is and everything. And then the grandkids were here. 7:30 a.m. It's a good thing Dale had gotten up and let the dogs out and unlocked the door because we're both there sleeping and we hear voices. We're here. Hello. And I'm like, uh, uh. And then I hear him. He's like, oh, okay. I'll be there just a minute. Yes, Sue. Yes. Quiet. Peace and quiet. I'm telling you. Ooh, the twins, they're 7 and they are like, they are something. They are something else. Hi Jennifer. How's Jennifer doing? Oh, here's Miss Brandy now. Let's bring her on in. What? Shaking her head. Ooh, what?
I'm here. I'm here. I look like absolute crap. Absolute crap. I'm sorry.
Well, that's
Oh
okay.
my God.
I don't look exactly
Mhm.
pleasing to the eye. I've been dealing with 3 children
Oh,
all day. So, yeah.
you had grandkids?
Uh-huh. All day from 7:30 to 5:30. Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Sure. Joe's gotten rid of hers. Joe's are gone. Sherry was watching. How many, Sherry? How many kids did you watch, Sherry? I'm telling you what, it's those twins, man. Those twins will drive you crazy. It doesn't matter how many times you look at them straight in their face and go, stop throwing stuff down the stairs. And they'll go, oh,
They
okay.
don't care.
No. You turn around, it's 5 minutes
Then
later, and they're
they
throwing shit
continue to
down the
do it.
stairs again. Like, stop it. Oh, you're going to have them for 2 whole weeks? No, no, no. We're having 2 days. 2 days. And tomorrow, I'm doing retreat planning in the morning. I'm going to lock myself in my office and I'm going to be on the phone with Angie. I'm done. Okay. And then I'm going to lunch with my best friend at noon. And it'll probably be a few hours. I'm out. Peace out. I'm leaving.
Forgive me. I have to go get a cup because I went and got a soda and I can't even drink the soda. Look, it's a rounded bottom. It won't
Oh,
even sit
won't
on the
even
flipping
stand up.
table.
It won't even stand. Well, go do your thing. I'll entertain the
Let
peoples.
me let me get that real quick.
8
Oh my
and 10.
God.
So see, I think 8 and 10 is a little more. I don't know. I think they get a little more calm. The 7-year-olds, man, they are like out of control. The 9-year-old was fine. I mean, he just would sit on the couch and he was watching TV, and him and I, we would have been cool all day, right? You went to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. So I wish that they would do things like that. The young ones don't watch TV. They don't watch movies. I can't get them to do anything. Oh my gosh. Funny story. Funny story. The other grandma, hi Trina, the other grandma, the ex wife, right? She got the 7-year-old a Woobles kit. Now, if you know anything about Woobles, Woobles is a crochet kit, right? This cute little amigurumi things. And this one cost $30. $30 for this Woobles kit. Okay? And it doesn't even have yarn. It's got like some weird corded stuff. It's almost like t-shirt material. It's the weirdest material. Weirdest material.
But they say it's supposed to be the best amigurumi kit, supposedly. And I'm like,
No.
I don't know that I want to pay $30.
No. No.
When
it doesn't come with yarn. It's not yarn. Don't even do it. Don't even go there. They're
don't
terrible.
waste my money.
And you know what? They don't come with the pattern. They don't come with directions in the kit. You have to go download.
You have to watch the video.
Something. Yeah. It's bullshit. That's what I have to say. It's bad.
And you know where it got popular at, right? It got popular off of Shark Tank.
Oh, well, I don't know where, but I'm certain that the grandma who bought it has seen it all over Facebook and stuff. And so she thinks it's cool. And then the kid brings it to me today because I can help her do it. And I'm like, you're 7. You've never held a crochet hook in your life. We took about 10 minutes I took 10 minutes just trying to show her how to hold a hook and hold her yarn. She couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She got frustrated and she got mad and she was like, I'm like, okay, we're done. Yep.
That was $30 well spent. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I didn't buy it. Right?
I have so contemplated buying a Woobles kit just to see what the big deal is, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Having seen one, opened it up, it does have the contents, but it doesn't have yarn. Whatever that stuff is, I don't know what it is. She is a teenager. That's right. Hello, Lynn. How's Lynn? And it's $30. $30. I looked it up. It's $30.
It's expensive for a tiny, small, and I bet you the project is no bigger than like.
Oh yeah, it's about this big.
That completely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about that big. Ridiculous.
No.
No. Yeah, I would tell my daughter-in-law if I was you, Sue, that she can go buy that advent calendar for herself if she wants it. We looked it up. There's an advent calendar. It's $150, and I think it's only like 12 little things. I'm like, no.
You only get two Woobles.
In what? In the
in that advent calendar, you only get 2.
No, there's more than that. Why would it be $150?
You get 2 Woobles, and then the rest of it is like accessory type stuff. I looked up that advent calendar and went, what the hell?
Well, I did too, and I saw like 12 little boxes or whatnot. I assumed that they were all little Woobles. Well, that's
no, because I looked into it deeper, and it was like you get 2 of these wonderful Woobles. You know, that's $60, and then you get something like accessories, hooks, the little holder, or the stitch markers.
ridiculous.
And the thing is, the hooks are specifically designed for each of the Woobles, even though you're supposed to get that inside the Wooble kit. Yeah.
What? Oh my God. Okay.
I'll look back at it again, but yeah, no, it wasn't.
Don't do the Woobles. There are so many. If you want a kit, there are so many amigurumi kits out there on Amazon and stuff. I got 3 kits for Christmas, and every single one of them is 9 times better than this Wooble kit is, and it has real yarn. And I mean, you know, I haven't done any of them yet, but they had patterns, and you know, okay. Enough about that. Somebody's making a mint on the Woobles. And it's some marketing ploy, and it's just crazy. It's ridiculous. So, anyhow, Hello, everybody. We're here to talk about a book, not Woobles. It keeps reminding me of the Weebles wobble and they don't fall down thing. You know them?
Oh, my God.
The Weebles wobble. But they don't fall down. Oh, boy. So, Brandy, Told you this book was
Yeah.
going to be about 3 things, right?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Have we hit all 3?
And I mean, I don't know. I'm probably going to make some people mad. I'm going to make some people mad, but I'm not into it. Like, it better figure out some way to get interesting real damn quick.
Okay, well,
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what this acclaimed book. I haven't figured it out yet, because I had to force myself to continue reading. Going, it's for book club. You got to be able to know what you're talking about. And I had to look at it. And go, come on, you can get through this, Brandy. Just get it done. Get it over with. Get in, get out.
All right. So, I mean, so far, it's still just the setup. I mean, like every book, it's just setup, setting up the scene. She hasn't even met the band yet. So right now, it's just giving us background on how the band came together to be a band and her journey before meeting the band, before they're about to collide. You know that because she has now met their manager, right? So they're about to collide at this point and meet each other. So, I mean, this is just the setup part still. Just the setup still. Right?
I know. But the setup is not interesting.
Okay.
I kept thinking that their histories would be, I do not care about Daisy. I do not care about these other people. I don't care what their predilections are. Good job for Camille for snagging the husband and getting pregnant, even though he's being unfaithful. But hello, he's a rock star, so of course he's going to be. Whoa. See, even my camera didn't like it. Okay.
We're on a new book, Bethany. We're doing Daisy Jones and the Six. So that's what we're reading.
I'm trying to figure out, and it has to be that there has to get something more interesting later in order for it to get such high acclaims. But right now, it's not.
Well, I'm certain it's going to once she meets the band and things start rolling that way. She hasn't even met them yet. They have no association together yet. It's just backstory at this point. But
I really hope so.
I like Camille. And I mean, I'm not surprised that they're all into drugs and all that stuff, drugs and sex and rock and roll, because that's what the whole thing's about. That's the whole premise of the whole thing. Bethany, I would disagree.
What?
That's Brandy's opinion. I would disagree. I think it's pretty good so far. I mean, we're getting backstories about how the band members came together and their relationship as a band and who's in charge and who's this and who's that. And then we're learning it bounces back and forth. I know all we can see is Brandy's top of her head. We can't even see Brandy. We don't even get forehead. We're just getting your head.
That's because my camera will not behave.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You and that
I can hold it.
You and that camera. Are you using your phone?
Yeah, I was wondering. I was trying to figure out how I was diapering. I didn't understand what diapering was.
Diapering.
Lynn originally said Brandy is diapering.
Oh, disappearing. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not what it said.
You're right. Yeah, she's disappearing. Yeah. Bethany, I would say pick it up.
Look,
I mean, we're only in 80-some pages.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a fair shot. I've been giving it a fair shot. But usually if a book takes this long to even
you were fine where you were. Sit back up.
Look at it. What the?
No, you're fine right there. We can see you. We can see you.
That's the problem.
Why?
This is ugly. This is gross.
Brandy. Oh my God, Brandy. You look just fine. You look just fine.
But the point is that I usually don't like books that take. Hi, Joe.
See, glad to
I
see
don't generally
you.
like books that take forever to get into something. Like I'm trying to figure out where the appeal is right now, and it's just for me. Maybe it's because I didn't live in that time era,
Could be.
so I have no points of reference other than movies for this time era. I didn't live in it. I wasn't born in it. Oh, thank you, Marianne. I don't, but I appreciate it. I got bags the size of suitcases up underneath there. Those
What
aren't even
year?
bags anymore.
What year were you born? 80 what?
No, I was born in 75.
Oh, you just said you weren't even born in that era. You just said that. What are you
Well,
talking
what
about?
I mean is that look, I was born enough for my mama to shove the ugliest clothes on my body that could ever exist. That I have proof of pictures. But as far as I don't know, I was expecting something a little different because like I was expecting it to come out the gate. Like if it's a TV series and it's an acclaimed book. So I just expected it to come out the gate and be interesting. Like I said, maybe it's
So
because
basically,
I didn't technically.
it's your expectations not meeting up at this point. You had it being something else instead of just going into it as it's a book. Let's read it. Okay, so let's ask Lynn.
Yeah,
Lynn, you have finished the book, Lynn. We know Lynn has finished the book, right? How did you like it, Lynn? What do you think? What do you think? Just curious. Just curious what Lynn thinks as a finisher. 70s fashion was the bomb. It was the bomb. What are you talking about, Brandy?
Oh,
Bell
Joe,
bottoms and
I think I just blew Joe's mind. I'm 2 years. I'm 2 years. No, I'm 2 years older than your young, or than your than your oldest. So I'm 2 years younger than her, and 2 years. Yeah, but if she was born in 77, I'm 2 years older
well, then that
because I was
doesn't
born in
say much.
75.
That doesn't say much. It's okay, but you read better. Well, sure. I mean, there's a lot of really, really good books out there. This might not be a really, really good book, but I don't know. I'm still enjoying it. I think it's okay. I'm getting kind of into the relationships between everybody. And I like Daisy.
I wish I would.
I like Daisy. I think Daisy's got attitude. Daisy knows what she wants. She's not settling for anything less than she wants. She went ahead and she made that stupid record that she didn't want to because it's not her music, because they told her you're going to have to do that. That's the only way. It's the only. There has been no sex yet, Sue. There's only talk of sex. It's not going to be like that. I don't think it's going to be on page, step-by-step sex. I don't think that's what we're going to get.
No, because they would. Well, I was going to say no because they would not have made that into a TV series or movie. But then
Well, yeah, they would.
I regressed because they
stuff.
did make 50 Shades into a movie. So
of course.
What do I know?
All they would do is just take out the graphic scenes and not show them. They would be like more of a closed door kind of sex scene. They do that all the time. All the time. Yes, Joe.
I mean, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm still gonna give it a shot. I just, at this point, I wasn't surprised that he cheated on Camilla. I wasn't surprised that she came to sneak see him and caught him getting someone to lick the lollipop. I wasn't.
What did you just say?
Lick the lollipop?
Lick the lollipop. What?
Yeah, she
Are
caught
you talking about
him.
blowjob?
Yeah, that's what he got caught.
Can't you just say he got a blowjob? He licked the lollipop. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay.
But he got in trouble. I saw that. I already knew that was going to happen when she said, "Should I come see him?" And the other girl tried to go, "No, no, no." I was like, "No, she gonna listen. She
Well,
gonna
because
come
she
on up
knows.
there."
Yeah. Because the other band member knows what's going on. Karen knows what's going on. Yeah. Wouldn't call it a lollipop. No.
Well, I
Call it
don't know. Some people seem to like that thing, so
call it
you
a
know.
call it a penis. Call it a dick. Call it the C word. But it's not a lollipop.
It's a wahoo. I don't know. It's
It's a
it's
what?
it's something. It just
Oh my God.
it's a,
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. All right.
but I just so like what okay so don't share it. So help me, God. No, I can't. Y'all gonna make me nauseous now. No. Ugh. Ugh.
Joe, I'm not impossible. What am I impossible about? What am I impossible about? I'm trying to just put it out there. Like, there's no lollipops.
Maybe
There's
it's
no
just be a
whatever
matter of fact
woo-hoo
out
thing.
there.
Joe, I'm going to get real personal for a second. When's the last time you called yours a lollipop? I'm just wondering, just asking. Have you ever referred as a lollipop?
There's a song out there that calls it that. It says "lick the lollipop," and we know what it's talking about.
Oh, I've never heard that. And
There's a song out there called it. Okay, okay, that's the song out there.
Never. Oh, right. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Anyhow.
Anyway, but what was your favorite part so far?
I like Daisy. I like Daisy. I like the fact that she is like, she wants to sing her songs. There you go, Sue, the one-eyed monster. That's true, Lynn. There are no tongues on the floor. I mean, right. Anyhow, I like that she's determined. She knows what she wants. She's writing her music. She's writing her songs. She wants to sing those. She doesn't want to sing everybody else's crap, and yet she did because she
still
finally
had to.
convinced
She had
that
to.
she has to get anywhere. But she still didn't do it the way that they wanted her to. She still put Daisy in there. She still put Daisy's style in there, made it a little grungy and whatnot, and did her own thing. And the record so far has been okay. It's an okay start, right? So I'm happy for her. Now, does she do drugs? Sure. Do they all do drugs? Sure. Did anybody in that era?
Yeah, that's treated like it's a no. This book treats it like that's just a. It's no big deal. Oh, she just goes and just do a little bump. He's all happy. Do a little line. I mean, it. You might as well. They say it like, go get you a soda.
Yeah, yeah.
You just need a little pick me up.
Well,
that's how
it was, Brandy. That's how it was. That is how it was.
Lord.
So, I mean, yeah, just gotta accept that. That's the fact. That's the way things were, and that's how they're gonna treat it. It's just matter of factual. Yeah. Sue can be bad. Sue can be bad. Anyhow. But, well, Sue, I didn't either. Well, never mind. I'll stop there. I'll stop there. I'm not saying anything else. I will not incriminate myself.
Oh, I missed something in the chat. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Sue didn't. Oh, Mindy, are you pleading the fifth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me look at that face. Hold on. Let me look at that face.
Let me say, oh,
Okay.
Lynn, you never even drank, Lynn. Really? That was my drug of
Oh, well, I
choice.
can't say that one.
Right.
Yeah, I cannot say that I wasn't that one, but I can say I not the other. But I didn't grow up where it was
Sherry's
like.
with me. Sherry's gonna plead the fifth with me. Come on, Sherry, let's keep pleading. I don't.
See, I grew up
No,
in the
no,
era.
Lynn. No, Lynn. I will say I tested a couple of things. Let's just put it that way. I tested a couple of things, and that was it. That was all. Okay. That's it.
She dipped her little toe in.
Yep. And that was it.
Yeah. See, you got to remember, I grew up in the era of, just say no, dare, all that, and I think it's because it was the response to the prior generations'
Could
freedom.
Could be. Really?
Revolts.
You're older. You're older than my children by about 10 years. And DARE was really a big thing when they were in school. I don't remember it being such a big thing in the well, that would have been in the
80s when I was in school.
but you would have been 10 to 15.
No, because I was 5 in 1980. So because the 80s were basically when Reagan got into office, Nancy began all of the don't do drug things. We had the commercials. This is your brain.
I wasn't wrong. I said you would have been
This is your
10
brain on drugs.
I said you would have been 10 to 15 in the 80s.
Well, yeah. I mean, in the mid 80s, I was 15 in 1990.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
So,
I said.
but
And you said I was wrong. I wasn't wrong.
but yeah. Oh, look, Joe's never done drugs or drink either. Took a sip of this and that, and they were all awful. Well, Joe, you're not sipping on some of the right. Someone needs to fix you a decent little cocktail, but
yeah, see, I thought it was
know,
more. I thought DARE was more of a '90s thing, but I don't know because that's when my kids were in school.
maybe it was
at those ages, anyhow.
But
when they would have talked about that.
okay,
well, they talked about it in 5th grade. I remember that.
Did they remember the your brain on drugs commercials?
I don't know.
That was some mess. I mean, like, I will never forget that today. Like, I cannot fry eggs without thinking this is your brain on drugs. Okay.
I mean, I remember it, but I remember that. Being the oldest was hard. Yeah, I didn't get to do anything. Because I was the oldest, so I didn't get to do anything. My parents were like, nope. You can't do this. You can't go there. Nope, you're not old enough. You can't date till you're 16. You can't do this. You can't do that. Blah, 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 blah. You remember DARE too?
Jennifer, you're a year older than me. Whoop, whoop.
All right. I guess it was around longer than I remembered then, but anyhow.
See, look, we're called we're the Generation X. You would be considered boomer, I think. Generation boomer. The boomers.
I'm a boomer.
You're a boomer. I'm a Generation X.
I'm a boomer. Yep. I'm right on the edge of the boomers. I mean, I'm late boomer. I'm a late boomer.
She's a late boomer.
Yeah.
Those commercials were powerful. I'll never forget them. I will never forget them.
So here's our issue. You know, this book is written very interestingly. There are no chapter numbers. We already know that. And so here's the deal. The next reasonable place that I can stop that has a chapter name, okay, is we're going to stop. I'll just tell you, it's page 151, and it's before Aurora, but it's really short. So it's like, let me see, 82, 92, 12, 22, 32, 42. It's only 60 some pages for this next section, because when we get to Aurora, that's the next section name. We'll call it the section name. Aurora goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. It's well
that's a big chapter.
It's well over 110 pages. The Aurora section is. Now,
wow, all on its own.
Like you see, like there's a break right there. See the top of the page? There's a break. There's a lot of breaks like that.
Yeah, but I don't know that break is going to show up in my book.
I know, but there's no section names or no more titles through this whole section here. Okay. So for the purpose of people that aren't reading it in the book or whatnot, Aurora is 3 hours long. See, it's long. I know it's a long part, but that's one whole section by itself. So we're going to end up with this short section before Aurora, and then we end up with the Aurora World Tour section at the end, and that's fairly short too. I mean, we're talking like 60 to 70 pages or so. So we got short, long, short. All right. So you know you're going to Aurora. You've heard that like
going to Aurora.
Aurora. Yes.
Is she gonna get her finger pricked?
What?
Sleeping Beauty reference. Aurora. That's her name. Aurora.
Okay. Okay. The Numbers chapter is 1 hour. What Numbers? What's Numbers chapter? Numbers, is that what we just read? I don't know. We read a couple chapters this time.
Because we read one called The First. We finished that one, and we're at the beginning of 7, 8, 9, whatever the F that is.
Right. Yeah. We're at 7, 8, 9. I know. I didn't. Joe, often I'm like, huh? What? On Audible. I don't know. Stop when it says Aurora, Bethany. It's going to tell you Aurora. Because we're reading 7, 8, 9 right now. Stop when it says Aurora. Yeah, don't read Aurora. The next chapter is called Numbers. Which one? Which chapter? After Aurora? I think after Aurora is Aurora World Tour. I don't see Numbers. Aurora World
Not sure.
Tour. Is there another chapter? Is there talking about after the World Tour? No, the next one's Chicago Stadium. What?
See, I can't look at mine to tell you if there's is there a chapter called Numbers?
No, I'm not finding.
Or the Numbers Tour?
That's what I'm looking for. I'm not finding one called Numbers. I'm not finding a chapter called Numbers. Then and Now.
Sherry says it's our next chapter, but our next chapter is 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, the next chapter is called 7, 8, 9. I don't know. 7, 8, 9 is the number. It doesn't say the Numbers Tour. It says 7, 8, 9. Okay, maybe that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
The Numbers Tour, but the chapter is just called 7, 8, 9. Okay. I get you. Okay. All right. So that's what we're doing. And
yeah, you hear little people. I can't help that one.
So it's going to be short, long, short. Okay. That's how it's got to go. I mean,
Well, it's just that's how it got to go, because there's no way that we can read this plus the Aurora chapter, because that's too much.
no, Aurora
That's
is
too
huge.
much.
Aurora is huge all by itself. So no. I mean, I
The
would stop.
puppy's getting chased around by the kids. That's where the puppy is.
I would stop somewhere into Aurora if I was reading it. But I understand if you don't do page numbers and stuff, then that's difficult. But anyhow.
Okay. Mindy. Can someone tell me why a potato would be fascinating to a dog? Why? Just why?
Because they taste good. They taste good.
It's a potato. A raw potato.
It's food. It's food. Why wouldn't a dog
so much so that he's got to bring it in my room?
Why wouldn't a dog want food?
Because it's a potato.
My dogs like potatoes.
Would they eat them raw?
Probably, yeah. We're stopping at page 151, Sherry, if that's helpful. 151 is the last page we're going to read. And that's right before Aurora. Yes, Joe, yes, you remember that. Yes, they like tomatoes as well.
but tomatoes are meant to be eaten raw if you like those kind of slimy things. But,
Dale eats potatoes raw all the time.
What? No.
Every time he makes potatoes, like if he's cutting potatoes, slicing potatoes, getting ready to cook a potato, he'll eat the potato raw. Puts a little salt on it and eats it. Yeah.
Oh, I can't. No. Yeah. No.
Have you ever tried it?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever tried it?
No, because I'm like, it's not cooked. It's not cooked.
It doesn't have to be cooked. There's lots of food you can eat that you don't have to
Joe
cook.
just.
See?
Well, I mean, I know vegetables, and I know it's technically a vegetable, but.
You know what?
I don't know. I mean, I guess technically when it doesn't cook all the way, it's still kind of like raw, but.
They're good. They're actually good. Okay, you can eat
he obviously found one.
You can eat carrots raw or cooked. You can eat broccoli raw.
Technically you can eat a hot dog raw too, but I don't.
Yes. Dale eats those raw too. Well, they're not raw.
Nope.
They're just not warmed up.
I mean, they're not.
Because they're already cooked. You just warm them up. Yeah.
Just like I don't eat cold pizza.
Oh, Lord.
That seems to be a big thing, cold pizza. No, thank you.
What
now I have heard of green beans roll.
What am I going to do with you?
I don't know. But then again, there are foods you don't like too that I love. Like I love, Brussels sprouts and cabbage and.
Yeah. I mean, these are just normal vegetables, and most vegetables you can eat them raw or cooked.
I just never imagined my dog would sniff this and go,
yeah,
that's appetizing. Let me take it.
It's food. Yeah.
I guess it does have a smell. Smells like red potato. So I do not eat weird stuff. I don't eat weird stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, pea salad and yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is not weird. It's good. It's good.
Okay. Well,
so
speaking of all
we go into Aurora.
Speaking of all that food, I think I'm going to go have food. I'm going to have leftover food, that the grandkids didn't eat today. So they had a combination of choices. It was like smorgasbord here for the grandkids today. They could have had it's pulled chicken, like barbecue kind of pulled chicken. And the other one wanted hot dogs. So then somebody else wanted a hot dog. So then pulled chickens, hot dog. Yeah. So there's pulled chicken left. That's what's for dinner.
I think when Danny came in here, he said that they're making chicken possibly 2 ways. I don't know what else is going with it. So I think we're having chicken
So remember what I told you
of
last
some
week?
kind.
Remember what I told you last week?
But they're not going out.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Every Tuesday night, that boy comes in to discuss the dinner plans. If they're at home or going out, it doesn't matter. It's every Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I do.
Oh,
Right.
Marion, I want your meal. I want your meal.
No.
Mm.
Take out the onions.
Well, what's wrong with onions? If they're
I
cooked,
don't like onions.
if onions are cooked, caramelized onions. Now, I don't like raw onions,
I don't like
but
onions at all.
caramelized onions.
No.
Even if they're, have you had them caramelized?
I don't like onions at all. Period. Any way, shape, or form. No onion. No. Yuck.
Now, just as an FYI, anytime that there's going to be dinner plans, he comes in. It doesn't matter what day it is. That is actually, it's a bonding thing with us, getting to know what we're going to have. What the hell?
Does it happen the same time? Does it happen the same time every night? Oh.
Yeah,
So
this is dinner time discussion.
Oh, okay.
Because Wayne doesn't get off work until like 5 something. So he wouldn't even get home till around 6. And when I have like academic or theater, I don't leave the school until, well, it's supposed to end at 5, but if the parents don't pick them up, then I'm there to whatever time the parents pick them up, which sometimes can be 5:30. So I don't get home till anywhere between 6 and 6:30 on those nights. So this is around the time that we start getting just dinner discussions happening.
So what is there to discuss with you? You're not making it. They're just coming in to tell you.
Well, no, I got asked if I would like for them to cook chicken 2 ways. I'm not sure, like 2 different seasonings. And I said, I'm good with whatever seasoning. I know that it'll taste delicious. I'm more concerned with what the side items are going to be. Chicken's chicken. Okay. I'm just concerned because most of the time I'm just going to eat the skin off the chicken because Wayne has a tendency to only like cooking thighs and legs, dark meat, whatever.
So did you just say you're only going to eat the skin of the chicken?
I'll eat a little bit of the actual chicken, maybe, but I'm not much of I like the white meat. I like the breasts, and that's not usually what we get to have. So I'll eat a little bit of the chicken, but mostly I'm interested in the side items. Look, all this likes its side items. So, there's that.
Okay. Now that's the thing I don't eat on the chicken is the skin. I don't eat the skin.
Well, even when it's the crispy skin with the seasoning all over it?
No, I don't eat that.
Oh, yeah. I'll steal it off of everybody else's if I get an opportunity to.
No, I don't eat the skin at all. Ever. Never.
See, Joe, you're with me. Yep.
Okay. This may be a discussion for another time, but I got one more question and I'm going to go. Why do you only get thighs and legs and you don't get chicken breasts?
Because Wayne says it's cheaper.
Oh, Jesus.
It's cheaper to buy that in bulk than to get the chicken breasts.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
When you gotta cook on a budget and you gotta eat on a budget.
It ain't that much more expensive to buy chicken breasts than chicken thighs or legs.
Well, plus that's their favorites. So,
There
since
we
out
go.
of the whole
There,
house,
there we go. Now we're getting
out of the
to it.
whole house, I'm the only one that's like, I really would prefer a chicken breast. And everybody else is like, give me a drumstick. If it's fried chicken,
Yeah.
I'll eat the drumstick.
Sue
But I
is
don't like
correct.
thighs at all.
Do you see what
I
Sue
really
says?
don't.
She's correct. When you're buying this cheaper meat, the thighs and the legs, you're paying for a lot of bone versus meat. You get chicken breast, you get more meat.
Did you get more meat on a chicken breast than you do on a chicken leg or thigh?
Yes. So meat per meat, you're getting a better deal with the chicken breast than the thighs and the drumsticks with all the bones in them that you don't eat. Tell him that sometime.
Yeah.
You're wasting your
But
money on those because you're paying for bones that you don't eat.
I've tried to say so. But look, if I'm not the one grocery shopping, I have to deal with what comes in.
I see. No,
Boneless thighs.
no. Why do you shouldn't have to settle? You shouldn't have to settle. You should be able to get some chicken breasts. Yeah.
That's what I'm like, I don't care if it's the ones that you can make into chicken fingers, I'm okay with that. But I'm just, yeah. So I'll end up eating it.
They sell chicken tenderloins. That's we get those every time we go grocery shopping. We get the tenderloins. Yeah.
Yeah, I've asked if you're cooking chicken, can you get me that? But then I'm making them do something different. So I just say, okay, never mind. Well, maybe I'm also not the one cooking. So
maybe you should cook then. Maybe you should go to the store and get yourself some damn chicken breasts and cook them yourself. Yep.
I can't.
Why can't you? Yes, you can.
Look, you see all this?
Yes, you can.
I can't even, I have to grade the test and then data analysis it.
I'm not talking about right now today. I'm not talking about right now, this moment today. Some other day, go to the store, get your own chicken breast and come home and cook it.
I don't know. According to Danny, I burn water. But I have to have a recipe to cook.
That's right, Bethany. They should compromise and get some breasts once in a while. A good breast. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to say one last thing.
You just do a double meaning, Mindy.
Now this is going to make Brandy mad, and I'm going to tell Brandy this. Brandy, guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm going to Olive Garden tomorrow. Yep.
You lucky butt.
With my best friend.
I want Olive Garden.
You've got to stand up for yourself and get what you want.
Yeah,
anyhow.
Sometimes it's just easier.
Yeah. Oh man.
I finished 2 specials.
I've done one and I finished 2. My second. I'm on my second. Do you want to see it? I'll show it to you.
That's why I'm not as good.
Here it is.
Hold on, let me see yours. What you got? I finished these, which guess what I found out, Mindy?
What?
They gypped me a sticker.
Oh.
I did not get the snail sticker.
Well.
And these are going to have to be sealed because these don't like sticking on their spots. If you touch them too much, the drills slide off real easy. And then I did this.
This one isn't very sticky either. This one's not super sticky.
It's not.
It's got a lot of drills on it though.
But look at my cool cap.
Oh yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And look, I can use this notebook.
Awesome. All right.
I got to seal it too, but I'm out of sealer.
All righty. I'm going to let you guys go so I can go eat some food. All right. So.
You go eat you some food. I'm going to go see what's happening.
I hope you like the next part of the book a little better. So. All righty.
I hope so too. Hopefully it'll pick up and it'll It'll be magical. I don't know. But
It'll
right
be
now, I
magic.
feel like I would need to take something magical to make it magical.
Well, we could go. Well,
And I don't do that.
Have them make you a drink, a mixed drink. Maybe you'll enjoy it more. Get in the spirit of things. Or, you know, there's sex or rock and roll. You know, there's your other options. Do something to put you in the mood.
Oh, Lord.
You know? All right. Okay, I'm going. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night. See y'all later. Adios, amigos.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.